Imagine waking up one morning feeling fine, only to learn later that the way you slept last night might have nearly triggered a stroke. For millions of seniors, a simple, almost instinctive sleeping position could silently be increasing the risk of a life-altering event overnight. Doctors are now sounding the alarm, and yet most people don't even realize they're in danger. Tonight, we'll uncover the hidden truth behind the sleeping position that raises stroke risk. You'll hear real stories, shocking research, and learn small adjustments that could protect your brain and heart while you sleep. Even if you've been sleeping the same way for decades, what you're about to discover could change your nightly routine forever. Are you ready to finally sleep safely and wake up healthier? Then stay with us, because what you don't know about sleep could literally be costing you years of life. Most seniors believe sleep is harmless, sometimes even healing. Yet, recent studies reveal that sleep isn't just about rest. How you position your body at night can influence blood flow, brain function, and heart health. One seemingly innocent habit, your preferred sleeping posture, might quietly raise the risk of a stroke. Think about it. Your brain relies on steady circulation. Overnight, if blood flow is restricted or uneven, the consequences can be catastrophic. Many doctors report seeing patients whose strokes were likely influenced by prolonged pressure on key arteries or veins during sleep. The scary part? You could be doing it every night without noticing. It's not just theory. Research from leading medical institutions shows seniors who favor certain positions, especially on their stomach or left side for extended periods, face measurable risks. Yet, this information rarely reaches the bedside of those who need it most. Tonight, we'll break it down with real-life examples, scientific insight, and practical tips to prevent this hidden danger. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to change tonight so your sleep truly supports your health instead of putting it at risk. Sleep is meant to restore the body, but not all positions offer the same benefit. For seniors, the physical impact of sleep posture can be profound. Certain positions create subtle pressure on arteries, veins, and even the spine, quietly stressing the body while you rest. Over time, this stress can elevate the risk of stroke, heart complications, and other circulatory problems. Let's start with the most common culprit, sleeping on your stomach. At first glance, it seems harmless. Many find it comfortable. But lying face down forces your neck into an unnatural rotation and compresses your chest. This position can reduce blood flow to critical areas, particularly the carotid arteries, which supply oxygen-rich blood to the brain. Reduced flow increases the likelihood of blood clots forming, a leading cause of ischemic strokes. Another risky position is lying flat on your back without proper support. While back sleeping is often recommended for spinal alignment, seniors with existing high blood pressure or heart conditions can experience increased pressure in the chest and neck. This pressure can make the heart work harder overnight, subtly raising the risk of vascular strain or sudden events. Even if you wake up feeling refreshed, your cardiovascular system may have endured unseen stress during hours of sleep. Side sleeping isn't automatically safe either. Sleeping on the left side for long stretches may improve digestion and relieve heartburn, but recent research indicates prolonged pressure on the left side can sometimes affect circulation in seniors with pre-existing heart conditions. Blood flow to the brain and extremities may be reduced, leading to microvascular stress over time. On the right side, some seniors unknowingly compress the vena cava, the large vein returning blood to the heart, causing subtle but chronic circulatory disruption. It's not just arteries and veins at risk. Poor sleep posture can also strain muscles and joints, causing pain that worsens over months. Muscle tension may trigger restless sleep, making seniors toss and turn, inadvertently increasing the chance of adopting dangerous positions for extended periods. This creates a vicious cycle. Pain leads to poor posture, which increases risk, which can lead to more pain. Consider the story of Margaret, a 68-year-old retiree. She'd always slept on her stomach, believing it kept her comfortable. Over months, she noticed morning headaches and neck stiffness but dismissed them. One morning, she woke with sudden weakness on her left side, classic stroke symptoms. Fortunately, she received prompt medical attention, but doctors noted her prolonged stomach sleeping likely contributed to arterial stress, increasing her vulnerability. Margaret's story is a cautionary tale. Even subtle physical effects can accumulate, turning a nightly habit into a serious health risk. The physical effects of sleep posture are silent and slow. They rarely produce immediate symptoms until a critical event occurs. That's why understanding which positions minimize risk is essential. Small adjustments, like switching sides, using supportive pillows, or sleeping at a slight incline, can dramatically improve circulation, relieve strain, and reduce the likelihood of overnight vascular events. In the next section, we'll explore how these sleeping positions affect mental and emotional health, revealing an overlooked layer of risk that's just as critical as the physical dangers. Sleep is often thought of as a purely physical necessity, but the truth is that your nightly posture also profoundly affects mental and emotional health, especially for seniors. When blood flow is restricted or circulation is uneven, the brain receives less oxygen and fewer nutrients during the hours it needs to repair and detoxify. Over time, this can subtly impair cognitive function, mood, and emotional stability. One major effect is the increase in brain fog. Seniors who sleep in positions that compress arteries or veins may experience reduced cerebral perfusion, the flow of oxygenated blood to brain tissues. This can make mornings feel sluggish, with slower reaction times and difficulty focusing. Tasks that once felt simple, balancing a checkbook, reading, or even cooking, may suddenly seem more challenging. These seemingly minor cognitive declines are often dismissed as just aging, but sleep posture can be a hidden contributor. Mood disturbances are another silent consequence. Poor circulation and disrupted sleep cycles can lead to elevated stress hormones, such as cortisol. Over time, these hormonal imbalances increase irritability, anxiety, and even depression. Seniors may find themselves snapping at loved ones or feeling unusually tense without understanding why. Scientific studies indicate that sleep-induced circulatory strain can exacerbate emotional instability, creating a feedback loop. Bad posture leads to poor sleep worsens mood, and poor mood can make it harder to adjust habits. Sleep posture also impacts memory consolidation. Deep sleep stages, particularly slow-wave sleep, are essential for processing new information and transferring it to long-term memory. If circulation is impaired during these stages due to a risky sleeping position, memory retention suffers. Seniors may forget appointments, misplace items, or struggle to recall familiar names. While occasional forgetfulness is normal, persistent lapses can be a warning sign of cumulative sleep-related stress on the brain. Consider James, a 72-year-old retiree. He slept predominantly on his right side, a position he thought was harmless. Over months, he noticed increasing forgetfulness and mild anxiety, which he attributed to normal aging. Only after a medical checkup and discussion with a sleep specialist did he realize his sleep posture may have been restricting blood flow to key areas of his brain. With small adjustments, using a supportive pillow and alternating sides, he reported improved clarity, better mood, and fewer nighttime awakenings. His experience illustrates how physical habits during sleep can ripple into mental and emotional well-being. Finally, the emotional impact isn't limited to mood or memory. Seniors experiencing disrupted sleep due to poor posture may develop fear around bedtime, worrying about pain, discomfort, or potential health risks. This anxiety can itself reduce sleep quality, creating a vicious cycle where stress and poor posture reinforce each other. Addressing sleep posture is therefore not just about preventing strokes or circulatory problems. It's also about protecting mental health, emotional balance, and overall quality of life. By making simple, conscious adjustments tonight, seniors can improve oxygen flow, support cognitive function, stabilize mood, and wake up feeling refreshed rather than drained. Next, we'll explore the hidden long-term risks that most seniors don't realize, including how repeated nightly strain can silently escalate into serious health complications. When we talk about sleep posture, most seniors focus on comfort, not long-term health. But what happens over years of repeating risky sleeping positions can be alarming. Chronic stress on arteries, veins, and the spine doesn't just create temporary discomfort. It can trigger cumulative damage that significantly increases the risk of stroke, heart disease, and other serious conditions. One of the most concerning long-term effects is arterial hardening. Prolonged pressure on key blood vessels during sleep can accelerate plaque buildup and stiffen artery walls. Over decades, this reduces the flexibility of the vascular system, making it more vulnerable to blockages or ruptures. Seniors may feel perfectly healthy day to day, but inside, their circulatory system could be silently deteriorating. A stroke or heart attack can occur with little warning, turning a nightly habit into a life-altering event. Another hidden risk is chronic inflammation. Poor sleep posture can subtly strain muscles, joints, and connective tissues. This irritation triggers the body's inflammatory response. While minor inflammation is part of normal repair, long-term inflammation damages tissues and organs. Studies show that persistent inflammation increases susceptibility not only to vascular disease but also to cognitive decline, diabetes, and even certain cancers. Essentially, a bad sleep position can set off a chain reaction that slowly undermines overall health. Bone and joint health is also affected. Seniors sleeping in positions that compress the spine or hips may experience micro-damage to vertebrae and cartilage. Over time, this leads to chronic pain, reduced mobility, and a higher risk of falls. And falls in older adults are dangerous, not just because of immediate injury, but because they can trigger a cascade of complications, including hospitalization, reduced independence, and even long-term disability. Consider Eleanor, a 70-year-old who slept mostly on her stomach. She had no immediate complaints beyond occasional neck stiffness. Over several years, however, she developed high blood pressure and minor circulation issues. By the time she experienced her first mild stroke, doctors noted that her decades-long sleep posture had likely contributed to the problem. Eleanor's story demonstrates a critical point. The dangers of poor sleep posture aren't always immediate, but the long-term consequences can be devastating. Finally, there's the compounded effect of multiple risk factors. Seniors often face high blood pressure, cholesterol concerns, and decreased vascular elasticity. When poor sleep posture is added to the mix, the risk multiplies. It's not just one night that matters, it's years of repeated stress during sleep. Each night of compromised circulation, arterial pressure, or spinal strain adds up, quietly, increasing vulnerability to serious health crises. The takeaway is clear. What seems like a simple, comfortable habit may have hidden consequences. By understanding these long-term risks, seniors can make informed choices about their sleep position. Choices that protect arteries, support circulation, and preserve independence. Small adjustments tonight can prevent a lifetime of preventable complications, ensuring that sleep truly restores rather than harms. Next, we'll reveal a twist you didn't expect: how a seemingly safe position may also carry hidden dangers you never considered. You might think, I already avoid sleeping on my stomach, so I'm safe. But here's the twist. Even positions traditionally considered safe can carry hidden dangers for seniors. Research now shows that the angle of your head, the type of pillow you use, and how long you stay in one position can subtly affect circulation and brain health, sometimes more than the obvious risky positions like stomach sleeping. Take the classic left side position. It's often recommended for better digestion, reduced acid reflux, and improved heart comfort. Yet studies reveal that in seniors with pre-existing heart or vascular conditions, prolonged left-side sleeping can increase pressure on the heart and compress veins, returning blood to it. Over hours, this may contribute to microvascular strain and increase the risk of ischemic events. Most people assume left-side sleeping is entirely safe, but for certain seniors, it's not risk-free. Even right-side sleeping, often considered neutral, isn't perfect. Extended time on the right side can put subtle pressure on the vena cava, the main vein carrying blood back to the heart. While it might not cause immediate symptoms, repeated nights of compressed blood flow gradually strain the cardiovascular system. Over months or years, this silent stress can add up, particularly for seniors with hypertension or existing heart issues. Here's another surprising fact. Pillow height and neck alignment can drastically change the impact of any position. A pillow that's too high or too firm can tilt the head unnaturally, compressing arteries in the neck and reducing oxygen delivery to the brain. Conversely, a pillow that's too low may fail to support the spine, creating chronic tension in the shoulders and upper back. These small, often overlooked factors can magnify the risks of stroke, even if your body is in a safe position. Finally, seniors who move very little during sleep, common with age, may unknowingly stay in positions that compromise circulation. While younger adults toss and turn frequently, seniors often remain static. This lack of movement increases the cumulative effect of any posture-related stress, making even mild risks potentially dangerous over time. The unexpected reveal is clear. No position is universally safe. Every senior must consider individual health factors, circulation, spinal alignment, and pillow support. Small adjustments and awareness can prevent risks that most people never even realize exist. Tonight, the key isn't just avoiding one dangerous position, it's optimizing your sleep overall, so every hour of rest truly restores and protects your body. Now that we understand the hidden dangers of sleep posture, it's time to turn knowledge into action. Seniors don't need to panic, they need strategy. Small, intentional changes can dramatically reduce risk while improving comfort, circulation, and overall health. Reassess your favorite position. The first step is awareness. Observe which position you instinctively prefer. Do you lie on your stomach, back, or side? Note how long you stay in that position. Awareness is critical because unconscious habits often dictate risk. Even a position that feels comfortable may subtly strain arteries, veins, or joints. Once you identify your usual posture, you can begin to make safer adjustments. Prioritize side sleeping with support. Medical experts generally recommend side sleeping, but it must be done correctly. Use a supportive pillow between your knees to maintain spinal alignment and reduce pressure on the lower back and hips. Your head pillow should keep your neck neutral, neither too high nor too low. Alternating sides throughout the night also helps prevent prolonged pressure on one side of the body, reducing cardiovascular strain and promoting balanced circulation. Optimize pillow and mattress choice. A good mattress supports your body without creating pressure points. Memory foam or hybrid mattresses often distribute weight evenly, which is especially helpful for seniors. Pillow height and firmness are equally important. Too firm or too soft can misalign the neck, compress arteries, and disrupt sleep. Consider adjustable pillows or wedge pillows for gentle elevation if you experience reflux, heart conditions, or breathing difficulties. Incorporate gentle movement before sleep. Even simple pre-sleep stretches or mobility exercises can improve circulation and reduce tension. Shoulder rolls, neck stretches, or light leg movements stimulate blood flow and relax muscles, preparing your body for safer sleep. Some seniors also find that practicing mindful breathing or progressive muscle relaxation enhances comfort in side positions and reduces unconscious tossing that can lead to risky postures. Consider position monitors. For those at higher risk, seniors with hypertension, heart conditions, or prior strokes, position monitoring devices can provide real-time feedback. Wearable sleep trackers or specialized pillows alert users if they remain in one potentially risky position too long. These tools create awareness and help seniors make subtle nighttime adjustments without disrupting rest. Make sleep part of a healthy routine. Optimizing sleep posture works best when combined with other healthy habits. Avoid heavy meals, caffeine, or alcohol before bed. Maintain consistent sleep and wake times. Hydrate adequately but not excessively at night to prevent disruptive trips to the bathroom. Proper posture alone isn't a cure-all, but integrated with a holistic approach, it significantly lowers long-term risk. Listen to your body. Finally, pay attention to warning signs: morning headaches, stiffness, unusual fatigue, or numbness in extremities. These may indicate subtle circulation issues or poor spinal alignment. Addressing them early, through repositioning, pillow adjustments, or consulting a healthcare professional, can prevent serious complications down the road. By implementing these practical steps tonight, seniors can transform their sleep from a potential danger into a nightly restorative ritual. Every adjustment, from pillow alignment to side alternation, protects the heart, brain, and overall health. Sleep is no longer just about rest. It becomes a powerful tool for prevention, vitality, and peace of mind. Next, we'll wrap up with a concise conclusion, tying all lessons together and leaving seniors with clear, actionable takeaways. Sleep is one of the most powerful tools seniors have to protect their health, but only if it's done safely. Tonight, we've uncovered a truth most people never consider. Your favorite sleeping position could silently increase your risk of stroke, heart strain, and cognitive decline. The good news? Small, deliberate adjustments can dramatically reduce these risks. Switching sides, supporting your spine with pillows, alternating positions, and maintaining gentle pre-sleep stretches are simple strategies that pay off every night. Even minor changes can enhance circulation, relieve strain, improve cognitive function, and stabilize mood. Your body, heart, and brain will thank you in ways that become evident over weeks and months. Let's not forget the stories we shared. Margaret, James, Eleanor, they remind us that awareness matters. It's never too late to adjust habits, even if you've slept the same way for decades. Preventive action now is far easier than addressing a serious health crisis later. Here's a quick, actionable checklist to start tonight. Notice your natural sleeping position. Sleep mostly on your side with pillow support between knees. Keep head and neck aligned with a properly sized pillow. Alternate sides during the night if possible. Add gentle pre-sleep movement or stretches. By practicing these steps consistently, you transform sleep from a passive activity into a proactive health habit. It's not just about comfort, it's about long-term safety and vitality. And before you go, we'd love to hear from you. Have you noticed how your sleep position affects your mornings? Or have you made small adjustments that improved your health? Share your experience in the comments below. It might help someone else prevent a serious health issue tonight. If you found this information valuable, consider subscribing to Vital Health Tales for more evidence-backed tips designed specifically for seniors. Hit the notification bell so you never miss updates that could help you live longer, healthier, and with more energy every day. Remember, sleep is not just rest, it's protection. Adjust your position, support your body, and take control of your nightly health. One simple change tonight could prevent a stroke tomorrow. Don't wait. Start now.